Hey, so what you're going to watch is a highlight from stream. It's just the first 2 or so hours of me playing Shadows. I cut it down. I was kind of falling asleep while playing this game. If you want any indication of my review of it, that's pretty much it. It's like the other games. It's not really offensively bad. It's not really anything to blow you away. I really liked the music. But the music is one of the easiest things to get right, especially for a big AAA game like this. If you've played Valhalla or Odyssey, I think it's a little bit better than Valhalla from like the little bit that I played, but it's not exactly like anything to break the bank over for. If you get it on sale or something and you like Assassin's Creed, you'll probably have a decent enough time with it if you want something that's just sort of, like for me, this is the kind of game I would play in the background when I'm like listening to a podcast or something else like that. It's not really, holding my attention or anything else like that. But that's about it. I'm going to stop yapping. Here's the highlights from the stream, and that's about it. Ciao. I'm curious to actually try this out. I'm a big fan of the other Assassin's Creed games. Like, I was a big fan of Odyssey and Valhalla. I was like, I've played most of the games, as far as I'm aware. I played Assassin's Creed 2. I started 3, but I couldn't get into it. Black Flag, I liked for a really long time. It was after Black Flag. Syndicate, I was excited for, but I really didn't like it when I played it. And then Unity, I liked. What else came after that? I skipped Origins, because Ancient Egypt just doesn't do anything for me. But Origins, I skipped because I didn't really care. I was like not caring about Assassin's Creed at the time, and then I also didn't care about Ancient Egypt. And then Odyssey, I really, really liked, mainly because I played The Witcher 3, and then I played like Odyssey right after, which is probably, it's not as good as The Witcher 3, but I was like in a place where I wanted a really big RPG to get into, and Odyssey was great for that. I had a lot of fun with that game. And then Valhalla was kind of really disappointing. I will say, it might just be the lighting. This game doesn't feel super next-gen. Maybe it's just something about the engine. The textures look really nice, but they've looked really nice since, like, Brotherhood. I know I'm a heretic. But, like, the characters look strangely... I guess they don't necessarily look any better or worse than the character models in Valhalla. Is it still woke if the story they have him on is him being the sword-bearer thing and then becoming a samurai? Is it woke because they disagree with it? The faces feel stiff. I think that's what I'm getting watching it. That's sort of like disconnect is. It's like it's hand animated. It's like Telltale games. They look. It's like it looks good, but something about like the faces feels off. At least compared to a lot of other like next gen games and stuff we've seen. Cool. I hate the animus. God damn it. I know it's like a big part of Assassin's Creed. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. It's like the worst part about these games. I know it's integral to the story and everything like that, but just bring it up at the end. Just don't try to immerse me in a thing and then rip it out. Fucking it's the thing I hate the most about these games. Ooh. Hey, something's happening. Oh, so we just skip? Did we just skip all the development and just go straight to Samurai? I was kind of looking forward to like a training montage. I figured they'd do that for the tutorial. Desmond to have time travel? Oh yeah, because he was supposed to go into the past, wasn't he? It's whatever. It was cool in Odyssey, where you see like the Isu like they are like the Greek gods or whatever. I thought that was cool. But that's like still immersed in the universe, you know, like the Minotaur and stuff. But when it like pulls you out of the simulation entirely to go to the future or whatever, I hate that. Here, the series is originally going to link with Watch Dogs. I mean, it effectively is. Watch Dogs are just modern day assassins. I mean, you could find, I forget his name, but the guy from Assassin's Creed 4, like the CEO, you could find him in Watch Dogs 1. There's like a mission where you kill him. It's just not like, you know, it doesn't have the Assassin's Creed title. But I feel like, you know, modern day, or even like sci-fi assassins would probably be fun. I get that people probably wouldn't like it because they associate Assassin's Creed with being historical. I forget that you have like the little special attacks like you did in Odyssey and stuff. God, he's just massive. People refuse the sci-fi Call of Duty. I don't think it's that people refuse a sci-fi Call of Duty, because Titanfall is popular, you know? It's that they don't like Call of Duty being sci-fi. That makes sense. Like, if Activision made a sci-fi shooter and just didn't call it Call of Duty, I think it would be fine. It's just that people don't want, like, Call of Duty itself. Although, as far as I know, aren't like Black Ops 3 and 4 and 5 all sci-fi and people liked those? Or I guess 5 would be Cold War, right?
The tiger mouths, and I will meet them there. Is that not what we have pledged? We pledged our oath to her. They died with her.
I don't know who her is. Guys, I can't be invested in this if you don't tell me what the story is about. Whoa. The Hidden Blade is sick. It's got the dragon on top of it. Yeah. Does it have like the little... It's shaped like a Japanese blade. I don't get the impression that this game is going to be like woke or whatever the fuck. It just seems that like it's going to have the same marks of bad writing that Valhalla did. Honestly, I don't necessarily remember being that bad. It's just that it was kind of mid as a game. But Valhalla, I really just didn't like the story. Because it just didn't make sense. But like the whole dynamic of like Eivor and Sigmund, where like Eivor, you cuck your best friend. And then he's mad about it for like one mission, and then he's like, you know what, it's okay. I'm just crazy, so I deserve it, you know? And I was like, what? Oh, it's the assassin symbol. But it just really felt odd and off to me. Conceptually, it was really cool. It did some cool things with like the meaning of Valhalla and Odin and stuff like that. That with like a more focused view probably could have been conveyed a lot better. It just didn't do it that great. Oh. He's a Templar. They got laid out. Aw. I'm assuming the box was an apple of Eden. Going to be fighting Mongolians? I don't know. This is set in 1500 something. I thought the Mongolian invasion of Japan was a lot earlier than that. I thought it was around 800. Who's the Templar stand? It's fair. I assume it's just the samurai, like that guy that took the box. I don't know why he would be going for an assassin artifact unless he was connected to the Templars. It tends to be how it goes. Templars and I see are manipulating the system. Do so orderly. I mean, yeah, that's the whole theme of Assassin's Creed is like chaos versus order. Like the assassins believe in free will or whatever the fuck. Interesting. Why is there a hay pile up here? I don't know. what is it? It's something about like the animations just feels. Maybe I'm being like too like nitpicky. Something with the animations just feels off, like cheap kind of. Might be my bias towards anything ninja related. This game looks kind of okay. I mean, it's Assassin's Creed. It's just gonna be like mid at worst. Like that's how Valhalla and stuff was. Like they're not gonna blow you away or anything. Like this hasn't blown me away or anything like that so far. But it's, you know, it's decent. I wish I could have the eagle. I did like that in Odyssey where you had like the remote control eagle. It didn't make any fucking sense, but I thought it was cool. Maybe a little overpowered. No. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with the deep Assassin's Creed lore. Oh! You cannot catch a break, lady. Oh. Okay. I'm fucking with the soundtrack. These are our Templars. They're gonna have, like in Valhalla and Origins, where you have like your web of people to go assassinate. This is like our Templar order that we have to track down and murder. That's why they all look unique and they have their own masks and stuff. Do not put Trump in bed with the assassins. They're way too cool for that. Come on, make it look like that. Oh, never mind. Immediately. You should have. They should have like tried to make his last stand look like the what's the trailer from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood where you get Ezio walking through? Make him badass. But instead they just immediately killed him. I will say I'm not super invested so far, but like I'm more invested in what's going on with this than what they showed us with Yasuke. Mainly because I was disappointed that Yasuke, it's like he shows up and then it just skips forward. He's a samurai now. It's like, you're not going to get like any character development. We're just going to go from intro to samurai.
I am your enemy.
So, hold on. You just tutorialized me. We're in the prologue and we're doing a double tutorial now? This should have come earlier. Where's that hooked onto? The biggest issue I have with this game, nothing about this game is like woke or whatever the fuck. It just seems to be like there's some odd choices from like a directive standpoint, from like a game design standpoint. Why are we tutorializing after you already gave me a tutorial? Why? What was the point of doing a tutorial in like the prologue battle section if we're just going to do a tutorial, a long drawn out tutorial after the fact? This is like game design 101. Why are we wasting time with double the tutorials? That deer is fucking calm for watching its like father get shot. Okay, there it goes. Whoa, whoa. It's like The Witcher where there's like no auto lock on when you're not like singling a target, which makes aiming your attacks hard. But I don't remember Odyssey having that issue. We've already seen that. I feel like this segment is supposed to come before the big battle, but then they moved it after because they wanted the big battle to be like an interesting opening. This put me to sleep. I was into the opening, and then it's like they... The pacing on this is all off. This should have come before the big fight thing that's set up. Like, this should have been there to, like, tutorialize us and then introduce us to these characters, and then you had the big fight in the big dramatic opening where he dies and she's on, like, the edge of death. But it's like it's reversed for some reason. And I just don't care anymore because I know he dies and I know what happens in the battle. Dude, Freedom Cry was... I liked Freedom Cry more than Black Flag because I was more invested in that story. I forget his name, but going through and like killing all the plantation owners, I loved that shit. And the blunderbuss was really cool.
A promise.
No Templars yet? we got Templars. That dude who stole the box is definitely a Templar of some sort. It's how these games always go. Blade. Image of this. Dude. I'm gonna listen to the soundtrack later. This goes hard. So Noe is written better than Mulan for them. I didn't watch the Mulan remake. And I there is nothing to talk about writing wise. We're like in like the hero's journey, the circle, we're on like step 1 or step 2. There's no, I can't speak on her character yet. It's just basic hero's journey stuff. I like the Western vibe in the soundtrack. Like that guitar with the drums. It's like, it's giving me like a little bit of Red Dead. Swam, wham, wham. Somebody spent so long planting all this bamboo. Yeah, man, you're just fucking up his bamboo. At least there's a different theme to the story than Ghost of Tsushima. It may look the same, but like Ghost of Tsushima at its core was like a story about tradition. And how like the clash of like tradition and innovation, where that is and where is the line. This seems more like it's building up to be a revenge story. Oh, that's adorable. With the gold inlay. It's a Kylo Ren flute. I don't know anything about it, but yeah, I have heard about it. I'm pretty sure it was also Yasuke. Yasuke has shown up in a lot of stuff. He's shown up in like different animes and stuff, I know. Like he's a fairly popular character before this game came out. It's just because Assassin's Creed is a lot more mainstream. They're really dragging this father's death thing going on. We watched that cutscene like half an hour ago. You don't have to remind me that he's dead. I'm well aware of it. It was cute when they show like the side by side. You could like see his ghost, but then it like goes to the flashback, and it's like, come on, we just watched this happen. Whoa! What the fuck? Okay. I forget these games do that. I always loved that in Odyssey, where you'd level up and it's like the whole world would fucking shake. What do we got? Oh, yeah. I have, because I have Ubisoft Plus, I have like the level 1000 gangster mob boss. It's just a hellhound. I thought it was like a horse. I thought it was just horse armor, but it is actually just a fucking... It's just a fucking dragon. Lion dragon? Something like that. Unfortunately... Well, I guess... Unfortunately for this game, I think the art direction in Tsushima does make it look better compared to this. Like, this kind of just... Like, it's in the Assassin's Creed style, which is, like, very pretty, and it's, like, very, like, realistic. But it, like, doesn't look as good because there's no, like, art direction leading it. You know what I mean? Bricky did a Maidstone. Maybe sometime in the future I'll consider it. But I'm not making Bricky money, so it'll be a minute. How does Yasuke factor back into the story? Isn't his boss, like, the ones we were fighting? Oh, yep, here's our Templar murder menu. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Golden Teppo. the wounded. Yeah, this is just like the Templar thing that we had from the last games. So far, we haven't completed one game on stream yet, so I just don't have enough time. Outside of the Gears games, technically, but those are like, we beat Gears 5 on Insane in 2 streams. So, okay, so you'll auto prone when I'm in low grass, but you won't auto crouch when I'm in high grass. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big guy. Big man, big man, big man, big man. Holy shit. Oh, and they got guns. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was not prepared for this. Oop. Fuck you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Got him. What, dude? I got you. Hell yeah. Whoa, whoa. Alright, come on. Oh. Where'd you guys come from? Whoa. Come on. Oh, where'd you come from? Fucking Larry. Oh yeah. Ow. Okay, 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 okay. Got him. Oh! No! Ah, I got killed by Larry. Hello, Crowbar. It's... I don't know. I'm getting more frustrated with this combat the more I experience it. I'm having a really like tumultuous experience because I'll like be like really into it and I'll be like, okay, let's see where this goes. And it's like, oh, okay. And it's not as interesting as I like gave it credit for. Whoop. Fuck you. I'm not really vibing with the combat. I guess like I know like the whole thing about Noe is that like she's not supposed to be combat heavy and that's supposed to be Yasuke's thing, but man, I feel like it should also still be fun with her. I get it's supposed to be harder, but harder isn't the same as like mechanically clunky. I feel like for stream this is kind of boring because I'm not having fun with it. This is definitely a game I could like play on my own and just like have my brain kind of turned off and just like go around doing quests and stuff. Like as that type of a game, probably. It's just like, I don't know. This is the kind of game I would play while listening to a podcast. Even like while doing like the main story missions. I'm actually gonna call it here because I'm getting tired. This game is not going to keep my attention. I don't want to like keep on going for hours and hours more. We might come back to this, but just not right now. Maybe when I have more vigor to get back into it. Again, no stream next Friday or Saturday, or the Saturday after that. I'll be gone. But I might play this a little bit on my own, see if I like it more, and then when I come back from my trip, and we stream that weekend after weekend, it's not impressing me, but it's not like I don't hate it. You know, it's not like really offensive. It's just like meh. It's like I would rank it above Valhalla, technically. Yeah, like I like the vibe of Valhalla more. Like I like the Viking aesthetic more than like samurai and Japan and stuff. I'm not a very big Japan guy, but otherwise, it's not too bad. But that's about it. Stay cool, have fun, be awesome. Buster out.